Hi, Scott Lackman from 4510 TV. Today's episode, viewers, we're catching up with Leo from Amp Tech Electrical. G'day, Leo.
G'day, mate. How are you?
Good. Now, the reason we're hanging out with Leo is Leo reached out to us at 4510 TV. He's actually created an Australian veterans Facebook and business networking group for those that have served in the forces and have come back and now in their own trades, businesses, and just trying to get that networking happening with the vets. So a great concept, mate. Why did you come up with it?
Mainly to help veterans that are in business. As most people in business know, it is quite competitive out there in the social, in the online marketing. So it just gives the veterans and former defence members a platform to advertise with us having that high level of competition. But also a lot of veterans would prefer to use veterans, yes, mainly because they understand each other, they understand the mentality, and they just get along a little bit easier. So it just helps everybody. And also for Defence Force members who are looking at leaving, it can sometimes be quite daunting going from defence to civilian, because it is two completely different worlds. So it gives them an opportunity to reach out to businesses for employment and potential career paths.
Yep. Leo, let's tell our viewers your background, your history in Defence Force.
So my background is Army. I served in a 5th Royal Australian Regiment in Darwin. Part of my 5-year service, I spent 8 months in Baghdad, part of SecDet 14, Diplomatic Protection Party. On my return, I discharged and took out an electrical apprenticeship. From there, I am just everything built up, and I relocated to sunny Queensland.
Yep. We talked off camera, and that importance of having a support network and I guess other fellowship when you are a returned serviceman, extremely important.
Oh, absolutely. Look, when you come back from overseas and from deployment, you are in a completely different mindset to normal society. You've just come back from a war zone in a very high tempo activity area to completely relaxed area, and so it takes a while for your brain to adjust, and that's where the Facebook page comes in handy, because if you go from being defence to discharging and then you contact someone on the page and then you go and get a job with them, your employer already understands where you are, because they were there 10 years ago, 15 years ago, how many years ago, they were there. Yep. So that understanding, which can be very hard for civilian employers, mainly because most civilian employers look at performance of the person on an hourly basis rather than in a 4-5 year basis. You know what I mean? And as a Defence Force member, you when you go and do a job, you do it wholeheartedly, and you do it, and you try to do it to the best of your capability. So that understanding comes in really, really.
Yeah, it is a good thing, mate. Run through. You've got about 30 odd members that I looked recently on your page. Yeah. Give us a variety of some of the members that have joined the business networking with you.
So most of almost every single one of the members right now are all defence members, and of course their Facebook page is also for their families as well, so they can join. And if it is a family business, they can obviously promote that as well. Right now we've got a Jeep rocker, myself, lawn mowing, a handyman. So we are slowly building business up. So I'm hoping to bring on some more trades. We are currently in the process of setting up a website for the page, which anyone can go onto the website, and it will have all the trades listed on there. You can find out where they serve, what areas they serve, and go from there.
Yep. Leo, we're standing down at the Centenary Lakes on the football fields. As we know, November 11th, Remembrance Day is coming upon us shortly, and locally between numerous defence groups and the government, there will be some activities here on the field, 12 o'clock till 3 o'clock on Remembrance Day, some reenactments over the years of wars. Remembrance Day marks the armistice of the guns falling silent in the First World War. It was to be the war to end all wars, and quite rightly, as you know, it certainly didn't stop there. How important do you think are days of remembrance for previous servicemen and even those that are in the service today?
Look, Remembrance Days are extremely important, and I like to look at it in an optimistic way. Unfortunately, I know my views aren't shared for everyone around the world. I like to think that people will stop and remember the suffering that was happen in every war. No World War I, II, Vietnam, Korea, everything. Every war comes with extreme hardship, and there are people being devastated. So it's the remembrance isn't just to remember the lives that have been lost needlessly because of politics and bureaucracy, but also the suffering of the civilian population that have also suffered. And hopefully we can, as the younger generations grow up, they can start to see the repetitive trend that war does not achieve anything but pure misery and suffering for all that are involved.
Yeah, I'm great. We're an online platform for our community, and quite rightly so, express your views. And as an ex-serviceman, it's great to get your take on it as well, mate. And I think sometimes, even myself personally, we're sometimes complacent with the tragedy, and as you say, the civilian lives that get affected as well. Great initiative, Amp Tech Electrical, local electrician, ex-serviceman, but doing a great job trying to network, build this business online community for returned servicemen that are getting into trades and into the local business network. I think it's a great thing, mate. And if you're out there, if you're an ex-serviceman, or even just curious about what Leo's created here with business networking locally, follow the links. We'll have a link to Leo's Facebook page, and if you want to get in touch, do so, and hopefully the network grows from there.
Absolutely, hope so.
Right.